Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Game of Thrones Winter's Coming. Today we are taking a look at something I have been requested to do. A lot of people are asking how it's possible to basically switch around stuff that fast, have everything saved up, and they don't understand or don't really know how the mechanics behind it works. But yeah, we are basically taking a look at the equipment archive, we are taking a look at the troop formation system and talent archive, which all can be found in advanced military, and then also the badge planning setup, which is down in the refinement research tree at the end there. And each of those researches basically allows you to get a pre-edited configuration for that specific thing, be it talents or be badges for this one, or let's say troop systems and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what we're taking a look at today, and then we'll see how it all functions. So first of all, we're taking a look at the troop configurations, and you can basically see there is a page above the military ground when you click on it that allows you to set up certain formations depending on what you want to have, and it's fairly easy. Once you go inside the function, you can basically just click a button and click edit to find out what you want. You can click the button up here to rename it to something, and then you can basically pick out whatever troops you want to have. You can pick out what dragons you want to have. Let's say we want to go with a mix between infantry and cavs. Then you could basically take three infantry commanders and 2 cav commanders. Click confirm, and then you basically just select whatever troops you want to have with them. Maybe you want to have a lot more troops, and then you basically click save over here, and then you can see at the bottom it's saved up, everything works fine and so on. There's nothing difficult about it, it's quite easy, and you basically have the option to get 5 troop pages from the first research, and then in the strangely garbed new research tree that we have, it's also possible to get a few more there if I remember correctly. So you can basically get a lot of variety, and you should pretty much use it to your advantage, so you don't have to manually switch around everything when you have to do stuff. The next thing we're taking a look at are the equipment pages and how to use them basically. And as you can see, we are inside our normal profile when you click on it with our main lord and equipment that the specific lord has currently wearing. And if you click on the yellow button, you will basically get a page that looks like this, and based on the amount of equipment pages that you have unlocked in your research tower, you will get more and more options. And yeah, it's fairly simple. As you can see, you can split it up into various things, and once you want to create one, you basically click on create, and then you pick whatever equipment you want to use. Let's say, for example, we want to have something for gathering, then you basically pick that one for gathering there. You pick that one for gathering there and click equip. The same thing for the boots and the pants, and it's fairly simple basically. Once you have done that, you can go up here in the yellow button and basically write what you want to call it, basically confirm, and then once you have done everything, you click on save. It will probably, if there are empty slots, it will give a warning that there are some empty slots still available that you can put stuff into. And when you click confirm, you will basically be asked to, if you don't have an equipment record item, then you can buy one for 1800. But if you do have one, then you will basically just get asked to, if you want to use it, and then it'll be saved. Fairly simple. You can see here, confirm to save equipment page. Okay. And then it's basically there down here, and you can basically see if you click on it, well, then your commander is basically wearing it, If you have something else, for example research, and you click on that one and you have it saved, then your commander will be wearing that. So it's a good way to basically switch around equipment really fast. It works for both town management or castle management, and it also works for PvP. If you want to switch around your front line or troop types and so on, then you can do it that way basically. So it's really handy. The third thing that we're going to go through this time around are the badge presets, if you can say it like that. And basically they work in a similar way to the equipment. Once you have it unlocked, you click on the yellow button, and then you can see at the top here there's equipment, and then there's badge. And if you click on badge, it will switch over, and it will show you whatever amount of pages that you have. The first one will only unlock once you have started the research or done the research on it in the Mace's Tower. And basically it shows a wide variety of stuff that you can do. You can basically click on create if you want to make a new one, and then you can see what badges are available in your inventory, what you can put into your specific equipment pieces. And it's basically pretty simple. You can basically say like this, and you can switch over to a hand, and you can do it like this. And then maybe you want to do this. And so on. And then that way you can basically save it. And confirm to save this badge page. Okay, and it will also cost an equipment record. And everything else. And then of course you can say up here the name as usual with the other ones, where you can call it something, and basically click save, and then it will save if you basically put the equipment record for it. But if you don't act like it did now, then you can basically see once you jump out that it's basically reset. Everything is basically the same as it used to be. Empty. And of course if you have everything filled out, you can basically click clear, and it will clear out everything. So that's super easy, super useful to use, and it's really handy to have. Do keep in mind that your badges will be removed, in the sense that if you have certain badges split up or something in certain types, then they will basically be removed and moved over to our new equipment basically. You can see here, if we now click on apply, when applying configuration, our badges equipment will be removed and replaced with configured badges automatically. That way you can see that if you have some badges set in, then they'll be removed. If you apply, then you can see, well, it starts having all of the badges inside, so that's kind of useful, I suppose. And that's basically how it works for now. So keep that in mind when you are trying to do stuff, mess around with it, and it's pretty simple actually. Super easy to use, and there's nothing really difficult about it. And you can see that it's super fast to use, so it's really good for PvP in that sense. Last on the list we have a look at the talent pages or talent archives that we have available as well in the game once they are being researched. And it's pretty simple. You can basically see that you just click onto your talent bar in your profile, and you can click archive, and basically then you will be getting the same options as with the others, where you can see that there are certain talent pages available that you can edit. Once you click edit, then you can basically fill in whatever talents you have, and it's quite easy, fast to use and so on, and there's nothing really difficult about it at all. You can save the name up here with test again for my case, and then once you're done you can basically save it, and that way it will basically show up in your overview however you want it to. The thing with this specific thing is that you would actually have to use all points, I believe, before you can save it, and it also costs I have to see here if I put in all the points. fast, then we can see here. Click save. That basically costs a talent archive to actually save it. And once you click it, then it's basically saved, and every changes you have made and so on is basically recorded in. And the main reason for why this is really handy is because in war days you want to maybe to apply it immediately to war gear and war talents, so that's a fast way to do it. If you have a war page set up, and resetting your talents and changing over to someone else costs a reset talent item. It's not that expensive, but of course if you use it every day, then it's starting to become more expensive. But personally, I have set up for my standard when I'm not in war, when I just want to build stuff and grow. Then I have a war setup, and I have a bow setup if I ever want to use a bow setup and so on. So it's really easy to basically specifically make pages for whatever you need, and that way you can get the most out of your talent points and your switchability. But this was a video about how to do the shortcuts, do fast equips in the game, and I hope you liked it. Like and comment if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you want to play the game or listen to the music, the description will be down in the links will be down in the description below. And if you want to join the Game of Thrones Winter's Coming Discord group, then that will be in the description below as well, I believe. So yeah, have a nice weekend. Hope you have a good final AC match. Take care, guys. Bye bye.